The Whisper of the Fog. Every small town has its secrets, but in Silent Valley, the silence screamed louder than any confession. Since the old bridge was closed, a thick fog began to settle in every night, covering the streets like a veil of mourning. That's where it all began. Or perhaps, where it all began again. The first was Lorena, a sweet teacher with kind eyes. She disappeared after a night class. Her car was found near the old train tracks, doors open, lights on, but no sign of her, except for a red satin ribbon tied to the rearview mirror, fluttering in the wind like a warning. The residents tried to go about their lives, but each night the fog returned, thicker, more suffocating. And with it came the whisper, a faint, almost imperceptible sound, as if someone were calling their name from the other side of the fog. Some said it was the wind. Others, it was evil itself. Then came Natalia, and then Jessica. All young, all disappearing between 8 and 11 p.m. They always left something behind, a bracelet, a purse, a bloody stain on the sidewalk. But never a body. The city panicked. Women locked their doors before sunset. Men set up vigils. But he kept coming, like a patient wolf, waiting in the cold of the night. Journalist Carla Mendez decided to investigate. She was skeptical, to a fault. Serial killer? That's something out of a Netflix series, she said. But as she delved deeper into the files, something began to change. She found a connection. All the victims had participated in a school play 15 years ago. The play was called The Man with No Name, written by a former student, Alex Ramiro. Alex disappeared after 4 of the participants accused him of harassment. The case was hushed up. The school wanted to avoid scandal. No one spoke of him again. Carla followed the trail. She went to the old boarding school where Alex lived, an abandoned place, consumed by time and darkness. In the basement, she found a wall covered in photos, clippings, phrases scrawled in dried blood. She said I was invisible. Now I'm what she fears most. It was there that Carla saw him. She didn't hear footsteps. She didn't smell them. She just knew. A tall, pale man with a fog-soaked hood standing behind her. "You were in the audience too, weren't you, Carla?" he whispered, his voice seeming to come from inside her head. She ran like she'd never run before. But the fog seemed to have teeth. Every street led to the same place, the old bridge. She doesn't remember how she escaped. She woke up in her bed, trembling, with the red ribbon tied to her wrist. Since then, she's been writing. She doesn't sleep. She doesn't speak to anyone. The police never found Alex, or whatever he'd become, but the fog still comes. And sometimes as you walk down the empty street, you might hear your name, whispered ever so softly. And if you do, don't look back.